our nice list. Who we like that was, it gave us a little bit of holiday cheer this year.
Okay.
All right, my nice list kicks off with John Scott. Because to me, he made the NHL All-Star Game fun, watchable, exciting for the first time in a really long time. He took home MVP honors. And unfortunately, this is not going to be seen again because they're not going to let journeyman guys like these guys who have been demoted down to the AHL participate anymore, which is such a travesty. But at least for the little time that I had him, I love John Scott and what he was able to do. And now apparently they're writing a screenplay for a movie about the whole thing, which I am absolutely going to go see. So that'll be a lot of fun.
Maybe LeBron James can play in that.
Maybe LeBron James will. He's been a fantastic actor, yes, and he is on my nice list. Not only is he a good actor, he is a philanthropic angel. This guy, $41 million to send kids to college. That is phenomenal. And, you know, bringing a ring to Cleveland, bringing a championship back to his hometown, the fact that he was campaigning out on the election trail, that he's Sports Illustrated Sports Person of the Year. To me, he makes my nice list. Also, riding off into the sunsets was pretty nice this year. Peyton Manning and David Ross both took home a little bit of a championship love and then said, peace out. So to me, both those guys made my nice list. Made a good year even better by winning rings and then retiring from the game.
That's cool.
Going out on top.
How about my nice list here? And you talked about what LeBron James had done as far as his philanthropic efforts. Andre Johnson doesn't play anymore. He's no longer in the NFL, but he continues to go down to Houston, and he paid $19,000 for kids to go on shopping sprees at Toys R Us. How cool is that?
Very cool.
Right? He just basically said, go in and get what you want, and I'll pay for it. So multiple families benefited from this generosity from Andre Johnson. So good on Andre Johnson. I know this sounds a little strange, but I'm going to say that the NFL was on the nice list just for this specific thing, and it's really because I don't even know if they intended to do it, but hear me out, okay? So they don't fine Ezekiel Elliott for jumping into that Salvation Army kettle. All right? Which I think is wrong because it wasn't consistent with what they did to other players who have celebrated touchdowns. But in doing so, they got Ezekiel Elliott to say, I'm going to match whatever fine, and he didn't get fined, but he still paid $21,000 to the Salvation Army. And then what we saw was an outpouring, 6 figures of dollars coming into the Salvation Army. I thought, at least in the end, a lot more people benefited in this situation. And I'm sorry that Le'Veon Bell and Antonio Brown and others like him, like them, had to end up paying fines for their acts, but a lot of people benefited from the generosity of so many other people. And then I'm going to say the Red Sox and Nationals, your Nationals. On
your nice list?
Yes, because they were so generous with their prospects to the Chicago White Sox. And we might actually see the 2020 World Series champions from the south side of Chicago. I mean, they got a haul. I mean, all of their Christmas wishes were answered, I think.
Oh, my goodness.
So that's why I go with the Red Sox and Nationals.
Okay, good list.